நம்மளுடைய ஆஸ்ட்ரா
Came with a warning, I should've seen it, my bad for falling. I'm far from perfect, but I know what my worth is, more than you're giving. What goes up, comes back down, what goes out, comes around. You're so dumb or reckless, you already reckless. What goes up, comes back down, and your day will come around. I don't wanna fix this, you already like this. Forget.
I'll be your anything if you be the one to take me home. 'Cause right now everything makes me wanna leave this place and roam. Make me feel alive. Take my hand around, let me be the one. Let's just take the dive. Night's only begun, don't you think we're done? 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 Knew that it was true from the way you looked at me. At me. Don't know what to do, what to say to make you leave with me. Make me feel alive. Take my hand around, let me be the one. Let's just take the dive. Night's only begun, don't you think we're done? 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 Make me feel alive. Take my hand around, let me be the one. Let's just take the dive. Night's only begun. Don't you think we're done?
Hey guys, before I end this video, due to a recent dispute that happened 2 weeks ago for the way that I strictly spoke to my bestie Strawberry on Discord for the advice that I was giving her, which led to her unfriending me on Discord that night for it. And despite the fact that I wasn't able to work on this birthday video for Go Test sooner because of personal issues that I had to deal with that night, and also since I had to get some birthday videos done for a couple of my friends, and despite the fact that I had to recently take her out of my Spies of Detectives series that she currently stars in following a recent dispute between me and her. Even though I will have to extend that because of how that situation unfolded. But I'll be making a community post about this later on. Along with other reasons that I will not be mentioning. I had to delay this video for over a day late because of it. And I now have to Strawberry out of this series until May now because of how that situation between me and her unfolded. But I'll be making a community about this later on today, but I will not be going into details into what happened. But I'm not going to talk about this further due to a similar situation that happened between me and her back in early September last year. Even though I will not be bringing that up since I already made video addressing about that in Alonso's birthday special along with the 178th episode of the Spies of Detectives that month. And that was the same month that I got unfriended by her along with my girlfriend on Discord for bringing up trauma on her DMs along with other reasons that I'm not mentioning. And as for my girlfriend, she also unfriended me on Discord also for that reason. But it was also for texting her about a community that she's no longer affiliated with, and that's what got Foolish and MJ involved. And Foolish had to take matters into his own hands by having me kept off his streams for 5 months as my punishment for that along with other reasons that I'm not mentioning. Even though I did have to apologize to Strawberry that following weekend for that along with my girlfriend the following week, but that situation that time led to me cancelling at least 2 videos of mine that I had planned that month. If you haven't seen my recent Lost Media video that I recently posted last month regarding that, on top of that, I even had Strawberry kept out of both The Spies of Detectives and Bradley for an entire month because of what happened, even though she did reappear in the series around the middle of October in that one episode of Bradley where the crew did a mission in Arizona that month. But there was a reason why I had to do that. Even though I only had my girlfriend kept out of my videos for only a week and a half, since that situation between me and her that time wasn't as serious as that situation that happened between me and Strawberry that time. But I had to do that for my own good. And don't get me started with what happened last year in March, because that month was total hell for me and I regret everything I said to her that month. And my behavior towards her that time got me unfriended by Kenny on Discord that month for that. It even led to me getting blocked by another friend of mine on Discord, which was someone who I'm not mentioning. I was even removed from a DM group that I was in called Hyper Friends at the time that I was in because of that as well. Even though I got added back in there right when the new year started this year. But I really need to control my behavior, especially towards Strawberry and everyone else. On top of that, Foolish didn't invite me to a stream that he did that night on the 29th of March for the way that I spoke to Strawberry that week. He hasn't confirmed to me if I'm banned from his streams or not because of what happened. But that's the only information that I can give you. Anyways, back to this. Because of a recent situation and an alleged dispute that happened between me and Strawberry a few weeks ago, I will have to leave her kept out of two series that she mainly stars in, which is The Spies of Detectives and Bradley until May now because of what happened. I already confirmed into who's going to be taking her place for that time. But I will be making a community post about this later on today into who's going to be taking her place for that time. As much as I didn't want to do this, but because of what recently unfolded between me and her, and due to the way I spoke to her, she will have to remain kept out of those two series until further notice. Even though I did mention in another video into who's currently taking her place in those two series as of right now, but I may have to extend that or find someone else to take her place because of what happened between me and her. I get that I live around very strict family and very strict relatives and they can be very disciplinative to me. But that didn't give me the right to be very disciplinative and very strict towards Strawberry like that. I know it was because of the way my uncle and everyone else in my family being strictly disciplinative towards me and how they taught me how to be extremely stricter and disciplinative towards people. My grandpa before he passed he was heavily disciplined towards me too as a kid, and I'm as strict as him now than I was when I was still a kid. I was taught by him a lot as a child to be just like him when I grow out of my teens. To be the strictest man and the most disciplined man ever in my family. And that's something you really can't control. And you can't control someone that's strict. All you have to do is listen to that person and you don't have to worry about getting in trouble. And if you get in trouble around a very strict person, that person will go very strict on you and lash out at you. And there's nothing you can do about that. I had to go through that a lot growing up, and this is something a lot of you guys especially Strawberry needs to understand. I just wanted to vent about this for a few minutes just so I want everybody to understand this and I don't want anyone going in the comments lashing out at me for upsetting Strawberry and such. I did that for a reason. And I didn't really like her attitude towards me recently. Which is why she currently out of both of my series for a month. Or until this situation against me and her gets cleared up. But again, be sure to watch my vent part of the video so you guys can understand why I've been this harsh on Strawberry within these past 3 years. This is the last announcement video I'm ever making about something like this. So please take what I'm saying as a grain of salt. And don't mess with strict people or else they will get on you. But before I close up this video, please watch the middle half of the video before you place your comment on this video. Use your common sense. And don't jump into conclusions. Even on me for making this video. I'll see you all in the next video.